Alright, hello there and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we're taking a look at the Ship Parts Expanded mod by DarkFox127. This basically, Ship Parts Expanded allows the player to craft ship parts, an industrial workbench, and mod their effectiveness and have them automatically repair your hull. So you'll find two new gameplay options allowing you to change the base rate at which ship parts repair. Another option that adds settings for the automated repair. This mod edits the potion item for ship parts, adding some basic gameplay conditions too, and 2 additional magic effects. Additionally, your home ship has a script for detecting incoming fire when your shields are down. So yeah, so let's go and check it out, shall we? Alright, so we have spawned in, and we are going to check the industrial workbench. So if we scroll down to the bottom here, so we have ship parts. They require 1 aluminum, titanium, silver, beryllium, and copper. And as you can see there, it repairs 4% of the ship hull for 10 seconds. So that repairs a total of basically 40% over the course of 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to craft 25 of these. And we're going to... I just want to double check. So we're going to really quickly store the rest of our resources, because we still over encumbered. Holy shit, are ship parts really that heavy? Oh, whoops, no, they're not actually that heavy. I accidentally picked up the resources. There we go. And what am I over encumbered with? Aid. Yeah, they're a little bit heavy, 250 pounds, just a tad bit. So I just want to check if there's any, like, thing that modifies it. Okay, so I don't think so. No, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So if we go into the settings, which we press start, settings, gameplay options. So we have here we're going to set the combat and we'll keep that. So if we scroll down, where are they? Oh, here we go. So we've got ship repair rate and ship auto repairs. So normal is your ship repairs for 4 seconds, 4% for 10 seconds. Fast is 6% for 10 seconds, and faster is also 6%. So I'm assuming faster is supposed to be more. And then we have ship auto repair. Your ship hull will need to be repaired manually using ship parts. Your ship hull repaired using ship parts from your cargo hold at 20% or at 40%. So we're gonna add up to 60%. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll crank that up to 40%. Now the repair, the faster, we'll see how it is with the normal. Right. Oh, you know, actually, we might have the junker. We'll check that in a moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab a ship, and we're going to do a little bit of combat, and then we'll be right back. All right, so we're in our junker, and you can see we're sitting on, just really quickly to double check. So do I have any perks that does the repair? The repair perk. Is it this one? So what is that one? Systems repair. Okay, that's systems, never mind, okay. So the ship is sitting on about, what is that? Let me check the exact stats. 91 out of 364. So that's about like 30%. So we have, if we look at our settings here, oh, wrong button. So we have it, auto repair is off, and we've got the repair rate to normal. So we're going to use 1 save here. So if we use 1 repair rate, it's going to bring our ship up from, okay, our ship hull's at 25%. Okay, that would have been quick 1 repair. And okay, that brought us up to 64% hull, so just under 40%, which makes sense. That's what it was going to do. So now we're going to really quickly check the next level. All right, so now we're going to modify the gameplay options and we're going to set it to fast. So this should be 60% repair. So we're going to click repair. So that should bring us up to 85% hull. And it did. Phenomenal. Okay, and now we're going to go and we're going to check the final tier. Okay, so I'm assuming faster, like it's bugged. It's not meant to say 6, so we will test it though. I'm assuming it's going to be like maybe 80%. So if we do a repair, so again, we're currently at 25. So if this repairs to 100%, I'm going to assume it is set to 8%. Yeah, okay, so I'm assuming it's 8%. So now what we're going to do is we're going to really quickly go to the settings and we're going to turn on the, we'll keep it to faster. We're going to turn on the ship auto repair at 40%. And we're going to do a little bit of combat. So let's see. To kind of get our shields down a little bit. Altair will go here. So I will say this is, if you've been watching my live stream, specifically my Leapfrog stream, I did a one like space combat on extreme, and even like on the lower, like, you know, lower difficulties when you're starting off can be a bit tedious. Once your shields go down, it's basically a case of, oh, let's spam fire. Or not spam fire, let's spam. It's like, let's spam the right trigger to basically make the shields come back quicker. Just gonna fly around until we get a ship. We're gonna let someone attack us. So I feel like this is a necessary improvement. Now, obviously, it's a kind of a two-part. The crafting is nice, but it's, you know, it's more so the kind of the... Okay, we're gonna actually have to jump to, you know, we're gonna jump to Serpentis, actually, now that I think about it. Will I be able to make the jump to Serpentis? Not in this jalopy. Okay, that's gonna be problematic. Alright, so I'm gonna basically jump until I get attacked. We'll be right back. Alright, so we've got a Varun him here. We're gonna let it bully us, and we're going to see. So we have our, just to confirm, in our gameplay settings, we have the auto repair set to 40%. So when the ship's hull goes down to 40%, it should auto repair. So let's see. Hello there, Varun him. Please shoot me. Let me pull pips away from my shield. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. That was a bit too fast. We're gonna try that again and we'll be right back. Okay, so I have, just to confirm, so I had to lower the difficulty down to easy, so the ship damage. And we have it set to 40. We're gonna bump it up to 60. So what I noticed is I did a little bit of testing, and basically the ship was repairing, but it wasn't like, when I had it set to 40, it wasn't repairing to like 10%, and then I was dead. So we're gonna let them there's a lot of ships here. We're gonna try and, we gotta kill some. Come here, you. See, I will say, depending on like the ship you're in, obviously if you're in like a more combat effective ship with better hull, so my ship's gonna go down. Now, I have set it to 60 instead of 40 just to see. My shields are about to go down. Now there you go. So they are repairing. As you can see, I have it set to kind of max. Now a ship like this, it's having problems, you know, surviving because it is pretty crappy. It's got very low hull. As you can see, it pops up in the top left, ship repairing. So what I'm going to test now, because let me get out of my seat real quick. So I'm going to store... Uh-oh. Where's the goddamn... Okay. I'm going to store all of my ship parts. So we've got... How many ship parts do we have? Oh, here's a max capacity. Well, that's problematic. Let me take all... Yeah, let me take all resources. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna take all of everything and we're just gonna put our... Alright, so we've got... How many ship parts do we have now on this ship? Got 24 ship parts. Back on my ship. And we're going to see... Because one of the things is... So this is kind of reminiscent to... If you ever played, like, say, Fallout or stuff, the perks that, like, basically make you automatically use a stim pack at 20%. One of the things with them is they can be quite, they'll, like, spam them, basically, depending on the situation, which is great for keeping you alive, but it can lead to problematic stuff. So now, once my shields go down, I won't be clicking the button to repair. Remember, it is set to 60%. So it's just under 60. Okay, so didn't repair that time. Let me just double check. Yeah, it didn't repair. Now it's repairing, which is pretty interesting. So it waited until it got down to, like, want to say, what was that, like 20% almost? And then it's going to repair again. So one of the things I will say is it's quite useful in that it kind of like remedies an issue with combat where when your ship goes down, as you can see there, I'm assuming it is spamming them. Like, I mean, let me just check how many have we used. Cargo hold. Okay, no, it's not actually spamming them. Interesting. Okay, but I'm dead. So the thing is, I'm in a really crappy ship. This is just to test it, but all in all, it works quite well. Now, the only thing I will say is the percentage. There's some slight issues with the percentage repair. So the repair rate is the faster repair rate is obviously set to 6%. I'm gonna actually. All right, so we're going to just to do like the best testing. I'm gonna put myself in very easy. And I'm going to leave one ship alive just to kind of test. So the enemy ships are going to do very little damage to me, but I'm going to take off my shield once I kill them. Come here. Yeah, this is quite a good perk in my opinion, or a good addition, for the simple reason that it makes combat more... Really? Regenning? How dare you? Because if you've done any endgame combat or hard combat where your ship may not be kitted, or even if it is kitted out, you know, some combat situations are hard. You're basically, once your shields are down, it's basically spam. Now we see my shields are down. Gonna let them do a little bit of damage to me. And remember, I am set to 60 repair, so it should kick in. Okay, so as you can see, it's not kicking in. That's the only kind of downside. So it doesn't always kick in when I'm guessing that what happens is, like, maybe it does like a test every time you take specific damage. Now obviously, like I said, this ship has 364 hull, so that's very low. Like some of my other ships here, usually endgame ships have between like 1200 and upwards of, like, there's this one, upwards of like 21k hull. So obviously with higher hull, this will be more viable, but it would be nicer if, I don't know, again, if it's something that the mod author could potentially tweak so that, like, the auto repair procs faster. But all in all, I think it's still a very viable mod. So yeah, that's pretty much it anyway for this mod. Let me know what you guys think. If you are running it, let me know if you have any issues. I don't really see any issues with it, aside from the fact that faster, I think that needs to be set to 8%. I think it is 8%, I'm assuming. At least 8%. But it's just, I think the text is wrong. And then obviously the auto repair. If they could fix it a little bit. Unless 60 is not actually visible. Again, could be, but yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.